Hi everyone, I'm Veronica from the Zonguru team, and today I'm going to give you a quick demo of some of our tools. So firstly, what is Zonguru? Zonguru is an Amazon business tool suite. We have 16 tools, which takes a seller from product research, keyword research, listing optimization, monitoring, alerts, and reporting. And we are integrated in Amazon's 10 major marketplaces. So what you're looking at here is Zonguru's business dashboard. Your account is connected to your Seller Central account, so you have a brilliant visual representation of what exactly is happening in your Amazon business. Obviously, it is very important that you are monitoring and know exactly what is happening and where. So that's what the business dashboard provides. On the left-hand side, you have all your tools. So firstly, today I'm going to start with our product research tool, our love-hate tool. Now, our love-hate tool is a super unique tool. Obviously, when you're doing your product research, you need customer feedback. And what better way to do that is by looking at your competitors' reviews. And we've made this super easy for you. All you need to do is add your competitors' ASINs here, or you can do via a product phrase. And what we actually do is we gather all the positive and negative reviews from your competitors' listings and we bundle them for you. So on the left-hand side, we have positive, on the right, we have negative. You can search via phrase, and then you can see here you've got your competitors' review, so you can get all that customer feedback and create a product that really suits the customer and get rid of the features that maybe the customers had something negative to say. Moving forward into some of our listing optimization tools, so our Keywords on Fire tool. Now, I believe our Keywords on Fire tool is an OG tool. Your keyword research happens almost at every stage, and it's something that you're continuously going back to. So whether it's product research, whether it's creating a listing, whether it's creating a PPC campaign, you're always going to go back to your keyword research. So our Keywords on Fire tool is a reverse ASIN lookup. We gather the most relevant, impactful, and strong keywords, firstly from Amazon. We do have an official partnership with Amazon, and also the keywords that your competitors are using in their listing. Now, this search can be done in two different ways. Firstly, by adding the ASINs manually here. You can add up to 25 ASINs, or you can do it via product phrase. This time I'll write it in. I'm doing exercise band in the United States, and I press search. And what Zonguru does, it collects the top 25 competitors that are ranking for the search term exercise band. So I can see them all here. I can select all. You have the option to scroll through. So if there's a product that comes up and you're like, oh, it's not really relevant to me, you can deselect it. Add those products. You can see all the ASINs there. Name the session and run the keyword analysis. Takes about 2 to 3 minutes for all this data to be gathered. And once it's there, you click on the eye and it takes you to a page like this. So, as I said, a lot of data points when you're looking at your keywords. So I just want to point out that you can pick and choose what exactly you're looking at depending on what data you are actually searching for. So from a high level standpoint, we have this data from Amazon, but also 24 of our competitors, so those ASINs we saw earlier, and we've given you 497 keywords. So again, we want the most relevant, impactful, and strong keywords. And 500 is still a lot of words. You're going to filter down. So you want, again, the most relevant ones. Having 10,000 words is pretty useless because you have to, again, filter them down. And then we also give you an overview of what is happening in this niche. So we've got the total revenue as well as total search volume that these keywords have brought in over the last 30 days. So it gives you a great indication if you're using your keyword research for demand. So here you have all your keywords on the left-hand side. We have our Zonguru score, so a score between 0 and 100. Basically, bang for your buck of the keywords that you should include in your listing based on the other data points. Keyword revenue, search volume, top 25 competitors. So the number of competitors that are ranking for that specific keyword. We've got Zonguru launch. So the number of units you need to sell in one day during your honeymoon period to be ranking in mid-page 1. A lot of data there, or information in terms of inventory management, but demand as well. We've got units and PPC bid. This is directly drawn from Amazon. Here is, though, one of my favorites. So here we've got this colorful grid. It is a visual representation of how your competitors are actually ranking for the specific keywords. So this is position 8. This ASIN is position 8 for the keyword elastic bands for exercise. If there is a dash there, it means that ASIN does not rank in the top 200. So it gives you a great indication. You can see about what specific ASINs are maybe missing out on keywords, or as generally speaking, there's a few in my top 25 that are not using a specific keyword. So fitness bands, maybe there's an opportunity that I can take advantage of. Now, obviously, you can continue filtering down. So we've got, number of keywords. For example, if I just want to look for my long tail keywords, number of words greater or equal to, I can go 3, add filter. We've got 360. We can go for more in depth, and let's say that we want a PPC bid for less than $1.50. Now I've only got 72 keywords. So it's really depending on what exactly you're looking at. You can also go by the ASINs here as well. So a lot of filters. Once you're happy with your list, you can export it. However, we've made it easy for you and you can just save it. So for my next tool that we'll be looking at, we're going to be creating a listing. Obviously with your listing, you want to have the most relevant, impactful keywords to add to that listing. So what you do, once you're happy with your list here, you simply save it and it's saved onto Zonguru, which then brings me over to our listing optimizer tool. So the goal of our listing optimizer tool is to out-optimize your competitors and get on page 1. And it's done in two ways, 2 elements of this page. Firstly, you obviously need those keywords. We've got the keywords on the left-hand side. I've already added data here, but I'm going to show you how I've done that. I import it from Keywords on Fire. I can pick the keyword list that I had previously saved, like so, and they're downloaded here. That's step 1. Step 2, here on the right-hand side, you actually see what is in a competitor's listing. So the unique feature here is that you can actually compare 8 ASINs side by side, and this is done this way. So I'm on Amazon right now. I want to have a look at my competitor. Just for our Chrome extension, this box here indicates that this ASIN has the number 2 click, which is a really unique feature. So one of my top competitors, I'm going to click here, copy ASIN. I go back to our listing optimizer tool, and I can click here, add the ASIN, and it's actually going to collect all the information from that listing for me. So I can see now my competitors, title, bullet points, description. But what's really groovy here is I can see their backend search terms, which obviously gives you a major advantage. So now I can see all my competitors' backend search terms, which you obviously can't see on Amazon. So I've got 4 ASINs here. I'm going to delete this one just so you can see the numbers here. So you can add up to 8, but for this example, I just want to be nice and clear. So what exactly are you comparing? How do you know that your listing is better than your competitors? Well, it's this optimization score. And this is the overall quality of the listing calculated by the strength of the keywords used and where they are placed. So for example, this listing is 26,000, this one is 34,000, and this one is 20,000. So I'm going to pretend that this listing is my listing. So I'm looking at it, I'm like thinking, my score is the lowest, I have some weaknesses in my listing, I can definitely do better. So now with these keywords on the left-hand side, I can see exactly where I'm using the keywords, where my competitors are using the keywords. So I've got this star exact match in the title, I've got a broad match in the title, I've got a included in the listing, or nothing at all. So I'm going to make a few changes in my title. I want you to watch the score. So I'm at 20,000 and I've made changes to this title based on the keywords on the left hand side. And as you can see very quickly, I've jumped to now 30,000. So I've been in this listing, I've still got a little bit more work to do there. So what you can actually do, you can continue working on your listing, adding the keywords, seeing what changes increase your score the most. But then also once you're finished and you've got a few words here that I haven't added, I can simply click on them, and as you can see, they're automatically added to my backend search terms, and my score continues to grow. So I want to continue to grow until I have out-optimized my competitor. So I can keep on going until the end. So now I'm at 36,000. I've out-optimized my competitors. I'm using the most relevant, strong, and impactful keywords that my customers are running into the Amazon search engine, as well as my competitors are using in their listing. So I've increased my chances of ranking on page 1. And when I'm happy with my listing, I can simply publish straight on Amazon. Because your account is connected to your Seller Central account, there's no need to export, download, anything like that. We raise all of that hassle and it publishes right on Amazon, which is really, really convenient. So that is our listing optimizer tool. Our tools do progress. Obviously, once you create a new listing, you've added new keywords, you want to be able to track these keywords. So we do have our keyword tracker. You simply add an ASIN in here and you can see the organic ranking for those keywords, and you can see the changes. So position change and page change as well. You can do that for your own ASIN as well as your competitor's ASIN. We go further into monitoring and alerts. So we have our product pulse tool, which gives you alerts on any changes, whether it be on your own listing or your competitor's listing. So if you want to know that your competitor has changed their price, you click notify me and we actually email you when any of those changes occur. And then last but not least, we do have our customer engagement tools. So our review automator is, we know how important reviews are in the Amazon space. You know, you need as many 5-star reviews as you can get. So this tool is super easy. You simply click on and walk away. And what this tool does is it sends a review request to the right people at the right time. So we send you this email. This template is from Amazon. We do not edit it. You cannot edit it. So it's all within Amazon's terms and services. But we send it to customers that have actually purchased your product, received your product, and are least likely to return it. So it's increasing your chances of getting a positive 5-star review. When this is turned on, you can see a beautiful graph and know exactly what is happening there. So as you can see, it's a lot of information, a short period of time. We do have the 16 tools. If you want to go and have a play around yourself, I highly recommend connecting your Seller Central account to the account. If you are doing just your product research, excellent. You can still use all our product research tools and our Keywords on Fire tool to get your product research going. And if you would like to trial, there should be a link somewhere around here that you can click, try it out. And obviously we are here to help you as needed. Bye for now.